Did you know that depression could be situational? Hi, I'm Dr. Natalie Jones. I'm a licensed psychotherapist. And I just wanted to hop on here to let you know that depression can be situational based on, the current circumstances that you're in versus the type of people that you are around. It doesn't always have to be like, it's a permanent mental health condition, if that makes sense. So I will give you an example. And one that I'll use right now is one that's very common. I work with a lot of victims of abuse and perpetrators of abuse. And so a common scenario that comes up between victims and perpetrators is often finances. And specifically, for example, where you have perpetrators of emotional abuse that choose not to work or get a job. So, for example, I'll throw out a hypothetical example, which I'm sure a lot of people can resonate with. And I'll use a heteronormative couple, for example. So if you have a woman and a man who are living together and have been together for some years, and let's just say for a period of time, both of them were working and contributing financially to the home. Well, for whatever reason, this man decides to stop working and doesn't want to get another job. That is misaligned with the values of the woman, and it's also not what they agreed on in terms of when they got together. But each decided to go on his own way and do his own thing, still continue to live life, just staying at home, choosing not to work. And now this woman has to carry the lion's share of their expenses, not to mention the psychological and emotional turmoil that she has to go through when she can't even talk to him about problems because he's refusing to communicate and or listen. And not only that, I think, just sort of the mental mind screw it does to kind of, go to work and come home. So you work a full 8 to 10 hour day, depending on commute and things like that. And when you leave for work, that man is in one place in the house, sort of eating and consuming and doing everything. You come home, that person's still in the same spot at home, and there's been no sort of, no caretaking of the home or anything like that. And I know this particular type of problem goes on in couples for years. And a lot of times, the person that's carrying the lion's share, the person that is trying to coax the other person, hey, get a job. Let me be your cheerleader. Let me, what do you need? How can we help you? And the person that's consistently trying to talk about the issue to someone that's unwilling to cooperate and or communicate is oftentimes the person who ends up feeling very depressed and also can feel anxious and have panic attacks, anxiety attacks. And energetically, there can be a shift in the dynamic at home where it doesn't even feel like good or safe to go home. So, just FYI, that is one problem that I've seen very frequently over the years in my private practice, and that is a very real contributor to mental health symptoms. And symptoms almost immediately eradicate themselves from what I've seen when the couples typically break up, or someone makes a decision that's much more the person that's sort of doing what they need to do and making sure that they need to survive. They sort of make a decision that's in their best interest, and typically that is usually walking away from the couple. If the other person chooses to not budge and not communicate for much longer, they walk away and their mental health gets so much better.